Okay, welcome back to a new school year. In this class, I'll be showing you guys different instruments and some of the sounds that they produce, alright? So first and foremost, just like you guys, I started off on the recorders, alright? And this is how recorder looks, one of the basic ones. So standard recorder can either look like this one, all right, but these are the Yamaha one. You guys have some Yamaha ones as well, but they're not as fancy as mine. All right, so this is the recorder. I can play with any one of them. They're gonna pretty much sound the same, but you can hear that the Yamaha one has a bit more distinct sound, you know, so it's sounds better to play with. Alright, and then there's this humongous size recorder, alright, and this gives us a different range and a different sounding pitch as opposed to the normal one. So this sounds more like so that is a pretty cool sound. Alright? And along with that wind family, we also have this kind of flute here. We have different kind of flutes as well, but this is one of them. Alright? And then here, this is a clarinet. And the way how we do this is like we're building up something. Alright? We put it here. And then the top goes at the top here, and then you blow. Alright? This is a trumpet. Alright, and it has a different sort of sound, a different higher pitch sound. And just like the recorder, you put your mouth here and you blow. Alright, this is pretty loud, so we won't experiment with trumpet today. Alright, so now besides that, let's go to one of my favorites. Alright, over here, what do we have is the steel pans, alright? And inside of the steel pans, you have your various notes. So the inside of the steel pans have all the notes that you would play on any other instrument, alright? So here is our normal notes. We start with C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Alright, and they have lower notes. Alright, so as opposed to the recorder, where we can only play like one note at a time if we're going to play this. One note at a time, alright? With the steel pan, since we have two hands, alright, we can play one note here. And we can play a next note with it. And then it gives it harmony and makes it more of a distinguished chord. It would sound different if I played like single. But to add emphasis to that, you play more than one at once. Alright, so these are the steel pans. This is a Caribbean instrument, alright? Mainly originated at Trinidad. And it was actually some normal barrels that we put garbage in, and they cut it up and manufacture it and then do a denting process to make the nooks and pitches. Come over this side, let me show you guys something else. So what we have here now, this is the piano keyboard, alright? And this have the same notes that we have as well, that we always talk about. Alright, so this is our piano, and this is actually my second instrument after I finish on the, well, I didn't really finish on the recorder, but I felt as if I got too old, I didn't want to play it anymore, so I came on the piano. And just as compared to the steel pans, you can play more than one note while you're playing the piano, all right? So you can play different notes along with it. So you can play C and join it with the next note. And then it sounds like, right? So it's pretty cool. And a next super cool thing about the piano, or the keyboard specifically, is that you can play almost any sound or any instrument that you want to play on the piano. All right, so if I want to play the horns or a trumpet, for example, I can come here and I can find a trumpet. If I want to find some steel pans like I have over there, I can play that as well. All right, if I want to find the drums, which I haven't got into as well, I can find it as well. Alright, so that's a pretty cool thing about the piano. And if I want to find a guitar, alright, so that is a guitar. But here is the way how the actual guitar looks. Alright, this is how it looks, and you plug it in with a wire and you play it in speakers, and has a pretty cool sound as well. Alright, but the guitars wasn't really for me, it might be for you. Alright, but something else that I always appreciated growing up is the drums and the percussions part. Alright, we have various different kind of drums and various different kind of percussions. Alright, this is tambourine. Alright, this is some knock-knock, so you would play like the rhythm with this. Alright, this is the shakas. We see them a lot with like Garifuna music. Alright. Alright, and each one of them have their own distinguished sound, their own distinguished part that they do. Alright, and those maracas go a lot of times with drums. Alright. This is actually one of our cultural drums. This is a samba drum. Alright, and we have various rhythms that we play with. This is a set of different drums, a smaller version to the congas. This is actually from India, so it's pretty cool. It's a darbuka. You play it like this, the guys. But when I play it, sometimes I actually play it sitting down. It's easier for me. I can, play what I want to play. And then when you talk about the foundation of the music, it comes down to this. Alright, it's the bass that we have there and the drums. Alright, this is the foundation of the music, because without these instruments, it always sounds like there's something missing in the music. Alright, so this bass is like the lower chords. You can't hear it too good, but it sounds like, yeah, you won't be able to hear it. Only if it's plugged in. It's super low. I'll do a demonstration of how it sounds on the piano. But these are the drums, alright? It's always a cool instrument. And I'll play it for you guys. Alright, so there's various different rhythms and genres that we can play on all of these different instruments. That was more of a hip-hop pop version. We can also play something more Caribbean. Alright. We can even play... What else can we play? We can play reggae. Getting excited. We can play dancehall. We can play blues, we can play swing. Alright, so we can play whatever genre we feel to play on any one of these various instruments. We can play any notes that we want to play on any one of these various instruments. And like I said to you guys a while ago, the foundation of music is around bass and that is the original bass in the corner right there, and drums. All right, and I'll just show you guys what I mean right here real super quickly. All right, so I'll play a bit of the bass for you guys, and you guys gonna hear how it sounds. Okay, so this is how the bass sounds. Give me 1 second. It's that groove that you need. Alright, so when you have that now, and you join that with the drums, it's gonna sound very, very cool. This is why it's the foundation. Afterwards, everything else gets sort of built around that. So now if somebody was actually on that bass over there and I was playing the keyboards, I can come and I can play something else on it. Alright, so let me come here and play something else on top of this. If I was just on this instrument here and somebody else was on that. I wish I know how to like duplicate myself so I can play everything, but it's not working out for me. Alright, so I'll play something that I can play if I was on the keys. Alright, so that's how it is, and then afterwards you're able to put in whatever you want, so I can play it for you guys now, and that's how it sounds. And if we come over here to the recorder, I can play something with it. And it's the same notes, you know. Same thing if we go here. That is how we join all of these instruments together. And the same thing if someone was on the guitar, they could have, if somebody was playing the trumpets or one of these horns, they could have put in some trumpets, which was gonna be something like it was that they were feeling, or whatever it is that they know or wanted to play. If they wanted to shake the maracas, you can shake the maracas with that. So that's basically how we join these instruments together. Underneath this video, I have a next video for you guys to watch. It's just with some different instruments, some that I haven't shown you guys, like saxophone, bass, the upright bass, and different stuff like that. And it will let you guys know and help find with instruments for you which one you think is cool and which one you want to do. All right, so enjoy the rest of your day and check out the next video below. All right, bye guys.